Welcome back to our deep dive into Robert Greene's masterwork, The 48 Laws of Power. In our journey so far, we've navigated the subtle arts of influence, exploring the quiet strength of saying less than necessary and the strategic value of concealing our intentions. We've learned that a carefully guarded reputation is a fortress of power. But now, we pivot to a law that seems to shatter that discretion, a principle that is both audacious and essential for our modern age. Prepare yourselves for Law 6. Court attention at all costs. This law is a bold declaration that in the grand theater of life, obscurity is a fate worse than any misstep. It argues that it is better to be slandered and attacked than to be ignored completely. In a world saturated with noise, where countless voices scream for relevance, attention has become the ultimate currency. To be unseen is to be powerless. The digital age bombards us with information, and only the most prominent figures, the most striking ideas, manage to break through the static. Being forgotten is a silent death for ambition. Your talents wither, your ideas go unheard, and your influence evaporates. But when you command the spotlight, when all eyes are on you, your power doesn't just add up, it multiplies. You become a magnetic force, your presence shaping perceptions and your words echoing with authority. This chapter will show you how to become a master of the spotlight, ensuring you are never, ever overlooked. Law 6, court attention at all costs, is a stark reminder that in the world of power, obscurity is a death sentence. It's not enough to be brilliant or hardworking. If your efforts go unnoticed, you risk being lost in the sea of mediocrity, your accomplishments ignored or claimed by those more adept at capturing the public eye. You must actively fight against being overlooked. To gain influence, you must stand out. But simple visibility is fleeting. You must transform it into a magnetic presence by cultivating a unique and unforgettable image, a signature style, a recognizable symbol, or even an air of mystery. This presence, consistently maintained, hardens into a reputation. And it is this reputation that ultimately crystallizes into real, enduring power. History is filled with masters of this law. Julius Caesar staged magnificent triumphs upon returning to Rome, not just to celebrate, but as calculated displays of power to awe the populace. Napoleon Bonaparte was a master propagandist, commissioning grand paintings to craft a mythic, heroic image of himself. Even the showman P.T. Barnum built an empire on this principle, understanding that any attention was better than none. This law is more relevant than ever today. Steve Jobs turned product launches into global theatrical events, using performance to build mystique. Artists like Andy Warhol made their own persona as famous as their art. Modern celebrities, influencers, and leaders thrive because they don't just sell a product or an idea, they command the spotlight. Being unnoticed is a slow surrender. You must become the author of your own spectacle, ensuring your light shines so brightly that the world has no choice but to watch. Understanding the theory is one thing, but its true power is unlocked through practical application. In a world saturated with competition, being good at what you do is no longer enough. You must actively court attention. Let's break down how to integrate this principle into your life to ensure your value is profoundly felt. At work, move beyond the head-down mentality. Diligence goes unnoticed in a vacuum. Proactively document your successes and create summaries highlighting your role in key outcomes. Speak up in meetings with valuable insights to position yourself as a strategic thinker. This isn't bragging, it's strategic communication of your value. In business, this law is the bedrock of marketing. A superior product can be outsold by an inferior one with a stronger brand identity. Dominant brands don't just sell products, they sell an idea, a lifestyle. They invest heavily in making themselves impossible to ignore, becoming the first name that comes to mind. In social circles, cultivate a memorable presence. It's not about being the loudest, but the most interesting. Develop a unique style, become well-versed in engaging subjects, and ask thoughtful questions. When you add value through humor or knowledge, people are naturally drawn to you, and you earn their attention. In the digital age, your online presence is your global stage. Don't just be a passive consumer, become a creator. Find your niche and share your expertise with a distinct point of view. Use strong visuals and storytelling to build a following. Your digital footprint is a powerful tool for attracting opportunities. Remember, this isn't about being fake. It's about authenticity, amplified. Your talents need a spotlight to be seen. True mastery lies in combining genuine substance with strategic visibility. Start small, project confidence, share your value, and refuse to be a background character in your own story. You won't just court attention, you'll command respect. Law 6 is clear. Court attention at all costs. If you fade into the background, you lose power. But when you stand out, you shape perception, attract opportunities, and command respect. In the game of power, the spotlight is not a luxury, it's survival. Thanks for watching, and join us as we uncover the next law in Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power.